in regards to Frank Zappa, you've probably been asked every single question in the book about your time with him in that group. What is
Well, I'll
one
let you know if
aspect?
I haven't.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can put it to the test. What is one aspect of Frank that you sort of find yourself thinking, geez, I wish people asked me about this part of Frank. I wish I got to talk about these aspects of my relationship with him or just him in general.
Well, uh, everybody knows what a taskmaster he was, and how prolific he was, and how funny he was, and how smart, and how present, and how intuitive, uh, and how bizarre in a sense, you know. But one of the things that I noticed on a bunch of occasions was how much he loved his children, and how they and his family. His family was very important. I mean, he had, you know, um, a long-lasting relationship with Gail, and he had four children. And what was interesting was when you were working with Frank, you were you were working, you're on. Every second is money, and and it's time that he needs to get things completed. But whenever we were in sessions and one of the kids came in, Frank stopped everything he was doing and became myopically focused on them without even the consideration that the band or people were recording. He gave them his full attention. They'd come, they'd sit on his lap for a little while, they'd play a little bit, he'd talk with them, and then finally, when they were ready, they'd get up and walk out, and we'd continue.
Wow. So it makes sense why his children today are so invested in his legacy and continuing to carry that torch, so to speak.
Well, I think Dweezil in particular he got the Frank bug. As,
Right.
remove him from being Frank's son. Dweezil is a fan, like me and like a lot of Frank fans. There's a deep reverence and enjoyment in the music and the science of it, and the history of it. But Dweezil has the added advantage of Frank was his father, and so he really took it and respected and represented Frank's music in a beautiful way. So I think that a part of that is, just he was bit by the Frank bug.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
still talk with any of his family?
yeah. Amit just called me the other day when the fires were happening. He was so gracious and so supportive. He's like, "Look, get in your car and come over here right now." You know.
Wow.
And Dweezil, I'm in touch with Dweezil quite often, and we'll text or something. I haven't seen him in a while, but and I see Diva occasionally. I mean, I saw her not too long ago. I haven't seen Moon in a while.